First up, AIGA Minnesota, we have Christina Jackson and Seth Johnson.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you, Mike. I am Christina Jackson, the president of AIGA Minnesota.
And I'm Seth Johnson, the co-director of education for AIGA Minnesota.
So we're here to share our chapter success story with y'all. Yay, Molly. When I became president, I developed a list of priorities in sync with our chapter goals. I didn't think we could do them all in one fell swoop, but we managed to thanks to a great speaker we had at our annual design camp event. We had a guy by the name of Chase, he goes by Art of Chase, who our chapter just fell in love with. And so we all just really got very inspired by his message of hope directed at children through art and design. So I asked him if he would come back and do a fundraiser for us to help us raise money for an organization we supported called Art Buddies. And he agreed.
And our chapter has long had a relationship with this organization called Art Buddies. Art Buddies is a nonprofit that pairs creative mentors from advertising and design with children from low-income families. And those volunteers work one-on-one with about 50 kids for 6-week workshops each spring and each fall, helping them to create these really cool costumes that they then show off in this big school-wide parade. And we believe really strongly in the essential work that Art Buddies does, and we wanted to do more to support Art Buddies other than just encouraging our members to become volunteers. So we decided to hold this fundraiser in a silent auction. Our local design community really pulled together. We had about 60 donations of artwork and handmade jewelry and books and screen printed posters, and Chase actually donated a lot of paintings himself and quite a bit of swag for the silent auction as well.
We knew we had to do this kind of on the cheap because if we're going to raise money, we couldn't spend a ton of money. So we met with the W Hotel in Minneapolis, and they were willing to donate their biggest room, which is a place where I would imagine weddings take place and things like that. And it was a value of like $16,000, but we got it for free. They gave us the space, they donated heavy pass hors d'oeuvres, and the W Hotel's PR person helped us promote it to the local media, so they were very generous.
And while the artist Chase was in town for this fundraiser, we thought that we might give him something useful to do during the day. So actually for the better part of 2 days, Chase, there we go, that's Chase painting at the event itself. Chase also helped kids at the local inner city school where this Art Buddies program takes place. He helped them paint this mural on their walls. And as you can see, Chase wore his art director hat well, and many shifts of these children actually did all the artwork.
And the financial results were pretty impressive given the fact that the economy is where it is and was at that point, you know, pretty bad. We did $11,000 in gross profit, $7,000 net, so we were able to give $3,500 to Art Buddies and have $3,500 to help sustain us while we were you know, seeing some struggling signs of not being able to get sponsors, so that was really terrific. And in terms of publicity, we don't have that slide. Okay. We had major media outlets attend the event, and we got coverage in the Sunday Minneapolis Star Tribune and local city coverage of the Whittier School mural that Chase painted. And people like Joe Duffy and his wife were in the newspaper, their pictures, along with the woman that started Mrs. Myers and Caldrea. She was also in attendance, as well as Linda Grauman from Target, which probably a lot of you guys know.
And obviously the money and the awareness that we were able to raise for Art Buddies helps them continue the really great work that they've been doing for the past 15 years. But more than that, a really diverse group of students got to learn a lot about design careers, and they now have this permanent reminder in their school about the power of using design to do something positive for your community, and a sense of pride and accomplishment and confidence that that engenders in students, and especially in kids. You know, that's stuff that money can't buy. And naturally, Chase painted everything that he could get his hands on, including stuff that the students brought in while they were painting, helping him paint this mural. So these kids brought in t-shirts and skateboards and lunchboxes and backpacks and notebooks and trapper keepers. He painted on all that stuff. And so every one of those kids who had this really great experience helping him paint this mural brought something with them home that can serve as a permanent reminder to not only them, but their parents, what design can do in order to inspire and transform and motivate. So that's our chapter Success Story. Art Buddies is a cause that's near and dear to my heart as well. I've been an Art Buddy for several times, and I sit on their board too. So if you want more information about Art Buddies, their website is artbuddies.org. And on our Minnesota table back there, we've got some brochures for Art Buddies as well.